Something happens in a prolonged season of stillness that cannot happen anywhere else. It happens quietly, in the unseen places, in the waiting rooms of faith that no one photographs, no one applauds, no one even sees except God. What He is producing in you during this season carries a fragrance that cannot be manufactured. It cannot be hurried. It cannot be borrowed from someone else's breakthrough. It can only be cultivated. In the wait, stay with me. By the end of this, the silence you have been running from will become the place you return to. Jeremiah was not writing from a place of comfort. He was writing from ruins. Jerusalem had fallen, the temple gone, the people are scattered, and Jeremiah sat in the wreckage, alone, still, surrendered. And from that place, from the ruins, he wrote, "The Lord is good to those who wait for Him, to the soul who seeks Him. It is good that one should wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord." Lamentations 3:25-6. Good, declared right there in the rubble, in the ruins, in the waiting, in the quiet. Jeremiah did not find God after the silence lifted. He found Him within it. And so will you. Here is what most people miss about a silent season. The silence is not emptiness. It is an excavation. God is not absent during your waiting. He is digging through the layers of performance, through the noise of striving, through the identity you built before you understood who He created you to be. Think of the most precious perfumes in the ancient world. They were never extracted in comfort. They were pressed, slowly, under heavy weight, in darkness. And what came out was never the crush. It was the fragrance. Your silence is pressing, and what is being pressed out of you right now is something heaven has been waiting to smell. There is a prophet in Scripture who did something remarkable. When heaven fell quiet, he climbed to his watchtower and waited. He anchored himself in God's faithfulness and held his ground, and God answered. For still the vision awaits its appointed time. It hastens to the end, it will not lie. If it seems slow, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay. Habakkuk 2-3 will come. That is covenant language. A God who cannot lie, giving you a promise wrapped in precision. The vision has an appointed time, His schedule, His precision, and everything He has promised you is already written into eternity. I want to speak to the part of you that cannot find peace without clarity, the part that needs to see the whole road before taking the next step. Here is what God offers in the silence. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Psalm 119-105. A lamp, not a floodlight. A lamp does not illuminate the entire journey. It illuminates the step in front of you. One word, one step, one moment of grace. You do not need the full map. You need to trust the one who holds it. That is enough. That has always been enough. There is a moment in every season of waiting that most believers try to avoid. When striving no longer works, when prayers feel as if they are bouncing off the ceiling, when every plan you made keeps unraveling, when every door you push remains closed. In that moment, you are invited somewhere sacred, into surrender, real surrender, kingdom surrender, the kind that rises and declares, God, I cannot carry this any longer, not because I am weak, but because it was never mine to carry alone. This is the turning point. This is the beginning of your freedom. This is where the fragrance is released. Surrender is not the last thing God does in a waiting season. It is the first thing He has been waiting for. Because when you finally let go, the wings can open. They who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Isaiah 40-31. This is a covenant promise. They shall renew, shall mount, shall run, shall walk. The waiting is not separate from the rising. The waiting is the rising. The world tells you that courage looks like movement, like action, like momentum, like noise. But David, the man after God's own heart, saw it differently. Wait for the Lord, be strong, and let your heart take courage. Yes, wait for the Lord. Psalm 27-14. In a world of instant answers, instant results, instant everything, the most countercultural act of faith you will ever commit is to plant your feet and say, I trust you. Even here, even in this, you are Lord. I want to leave you with this. The most treasured fragrance in the ancient world was never made in haste. It was pressed in darkness, in silence, under weight. And the ones who carry the deepest aroma of Christ are always the ones who stayed. The ones who trusted the silence rather than filling it. The ones who stood firm when everything in them said to move. The ones who kept breathing when the whole world was running. You are not waiting because you have been forgotten. You are waiting because you are being formed. And what is being formed inside you right now has a fragrance that will outlast every season. You were not just saved to sit. You were not just called to speak. You were sent to sent. Drop the word silent in the comments if you are choosing to stand today. I would love to pray with this community as we carry this together. God bless you. Keep walking. Keep scenting.